Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Brittany. You can call me Bolt. Do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. I post new videos every single Saturday and you don't want to miss it. So today we're going to be doing a plant tour, plant update. It's been a few years since I posted any type of plant videos, but it is very much still a huge passion of mine. If you didn't know it, I love plants. I'm obsessed with houseplants, gardening. I cannot wait until I have my own house. I can have my own garden, grow my own food, have a million houseplants. But for now, we are in an apartment, and last time I counted, I have about 75-80 plants, so somewhere around there. We just got a few more, and I've really been working on having more of a variety of plants and different types of species, so I have quite a variety now, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. This is something that has really brought me out of, a dark place. I love plants and just being able to support life. I love that. So I'm going to show you guys a tour of all the plants that we have. I'll try to name off every single one. I might not be able to, but I will do my best. So we'll start in the living room. That's where I am. That's where I have a lot of my plants. We'll start with the bookcase. So I just got this calathea. I haven't gotten a pot for it yet, but we just got it yesterday. I didn't have any calatheas, and I'm just obsessed with how they look, so I hope I can keep it alive. I'm working on some paintings. I haven't finished them yet. But here I have my heartleaf philodendron, spider plant. We've got some propagations going, heartleaf philodendron, and this is a cebu blue. The plant's in the kitchen. I'll show you the mother plant. This is my peperomia. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. It's not doing amazing. It's looking kind of sad. It was doing really well for a while, but I will say some of my plants are looking a little rough. That's just part of the hobby. I've killed many plants, and I'm not afraid to admit that. This is my little cacti. I think it's called either an Easter cacti or Thanksgiving cacti. It was just blooming, but all the blooms fell off, so love that. I think this is another kind of peperomia. I think it was blooming a while ago, but it stopped. It really likes this light here. It was just one little plant, but now it's growing everywhere. It's kind of taken off. Here I just have some pothos clippings. Here's a variegated pothos. I think it's marble and jade. Marble and jade pothos. And we'll move over here. Oh my gosh, I've got to wrap all these gifts, but for now they're just in our Amazon boxes. Again, some of my plants are looking a little sad. I need to do a lot of plant chores that I've been putting off, but this is a monstera. I propagated just a pothos. Here's a ZZ plant, another pothos, another big pothos. Pothos propagating. It could have been put in dirt a long time ago, but I love seeing the roots like that. I think it's so cool. Here is a pea tree ivy, and I have not had very good luck with ivy. I don't know what it is, but we'll talk more about that later. This is a monstera adenosi, and she's not looking good. She's not looking good, so please don't judge me from these plants, but like I said, some of them are just not loving it. I was watering a lot of my plants with the aquarium water, and some loved it and some didn't. So these did not like it. These did not. This is a white butterfly arrowhead plant. Really pretty when I got it, but she's kind of struggling. She's struggling. Okay, so this is my bamboo plant. My grandma got it for me. It's so beautiful. I've had it for a couple years now. She got it for me when I lived in Pensacola. But look, there's some shoots coming out at the bottom. I'm so excited. It hasn't changed anything since I got it, so new growth, love that. Behind my chair I've got some more pothos, more heartleaf philodendron. a money tree that I propagated, another money tree propagation, spider plant, and this one's a weeping fig. Weeping fig. Okay, this is one that I majorly need to work on. I need to seriously help this plant. It has gotten so big. I got a new pot for it, but I haven't replanted it yet. And then I got a bunch of stakes for it, some wooden stakes and some moss for a moss pole. So I just need to do that. I might try to record it while I'm doing it, but this thing is such a beast, you guys. I've had this for a couple years and it has just completely taken off. It's my biggest plant. It's a Monstera. It's crazy. Look at this leaf. Like, are you kidding me? It's amazing. So yeah, like I said, lots of plant chores I need to do, but I'll get to it. Another pothos. This is a peace lily or an Easter lily. Very dramatic plants. I just watered it yesterday, but it takes a few days to pop back up. So this is a Dieffenbachia dumbcane plant. I just ripped off the top of it to propagate it. So I'll show you that here in a second. It's in the kitchen. On our way to the kitchen, more pothos. The variegation on this one's pretty. More pothos. I got this to start vining, trailing up a little bit. I've got this bamboo plant over here. This is the Cebu blue, I believe it is. It's a type of pothos, I believe. Looks similar to a pothos. Here's another bamboo plant. I am also obsessed with elephants, so Byron got this for me and I'm obsessed. And this is the top of the Dieffenbachia dumbcane that I propagated. All you do is rip off the top, cut it off, put it in water, and it will grow more roots. So that one's growing in there with some more Monstera. And then I've got this avocado tree growing. It was doing so well, but I think I needed to put it into soil. It's looking a little crunchy though. I've got my air plant man. In the dining room, more pothos. I got 2 poinsettias, and one of them is not doing so good. The other one's doing okay. I've never had poinsettias before, so this is my first year trying to have them, and they need to be watered frequently. So a lot of the leaves fell off because I didn't water them, but it's a learning process. This is a rubber tree plant. Rubber tree plant. I got that recently, maybe about a month or 2 ago. Some more pothos. Trying to vine over our sign. More pothos. See, I went so crazy propagating when I first got into plants. I propagated a ton of pothos. Now they're just everywhere. Okay, I have this watermelon peperomia propagation hanging up right here. So it's just a single leaf for now, but hopefully it will shoot out some more babies. That's hanging up there. Oh, I totally skipped it. This is my orchid. I love orchids. My other ones died, but I can usually take pretty good care of them. But this one's just chilling. Okay, now moving on to our bedroom. This area is sort of new. We just got this ponytail palm. Byron picked it out, and we did not realize how big it was until we got it home, and we're like, oh, this is actually kind of a huge plant. So I kind of like where it's at now, but we'll see. I like to rearrange my plants. Hi, Cece. This is my philodendron Birkin, and this one is, I can't remember, I think it's a Hoya. I'm pretty sure it's a Hoya. And then another spider plant. This is the watermelon peperomia that I got the other propagation from. It's looking really sad. It's looking really sad, but it's still kind of alive. Here's more pearl and jade pothos. I propagated this from the other plant in there. Here's my flamingo flower. I love the red. Had to be in a red pot. Here's some more monsteras. All of the monsteras that aren't the big plant, I've propagated off of the big plant. So these came from that giant plant in there. This was some Ingrid Liz ivy, but like I said, I struggle with ivy so much. I don't know what it is, but I just have not been able to keep ivy alive. I don't know if it's because they're not getting enough light, but yeah. And then here's my other ivy. Oh my god, it looks so sad. It's barely alive. I wouldn't really count this as being alive. It was a surprise ivy, but it's kind of fizzled out. Here is my money tree. It has seen better days. Right when we got Sierra, I guess it was a couple years ago now, I had this plant next to her kennel when she was a puppy, and she ate half of the tree. That's why it's all bare right there. But some new growth is trying to sprout out from the bottom. That's where I took all the propagations from, is down here. But I stopped because I wanted to see how big it would grow, and it's looking kind of bushy. So, but yeah, this up here is still kind of growing. So it just reminds me of a Dr. Seuss tree, really. Next to my bedside table, I have my bird of paradise. A new leaf is coming out there, so I'm excited about that. And on Byron's side, it's a little squished, but here's another monstera, again propagated from the big huge one. Then here I have all my plants in our bedroom windowsill. This is a bird's nest fern, I believe. Here's a bonsai tree. I picked it out for obvious reasons. Here's a succulent. These are a type of snake plant. I can't remember what the specific name is for these. I believe this is a Dracaena. This is another type of snake plant. One of my good friends, Morgan, gave this to me a couple years ago, and it's just keeps shooting out little leaves out of the top of it. So this one, another good friend of mine gave this to me. It was just some flowers. It was dianthus. Anyways, not doing so well. I probably should have repotted it right when I got it, but again, I need to do plant chores. I haven't done plant chores in a while. This is another one of these. So these were actually all in the same pot, and it grew a bunch of babies around it. So I separated these. So it was getting too crowded. So maybe these plants will shoot out some babies. Here's another Monstera adenosi. Again, not looking too hot. I think I need to try to save these, replant it with some new soil. And here's another little money tree. I didn't propagate this one. My company gave this to me for when me and Byron got married, but I love it. Super cute in a little blue pot. And here is my huge dumb cane plant, Dieffenbachia. This is the plant that made me obsessed with houseplants. This was originally just a cutting. It was small. It was maybe just like this top portion, just one of those. But I had it. My boss gave it to me at one of my jobs because she had a bunch of plants in the office, and that is what sparked my obsession with plants. So this plant is very, very special to me. This is my tallest plant. It's literally taller than I am, but I love this plant. I would guard this plant with my life, not to be dramatic, but don't touch my plants. And then here's just another little pothos wrapping around our TV in our room. Now we just have to go look in the office. Hello.
Hello.
So in here we don't get a lot of light, but I have some plants in here. So I have a lot of pothos. This is a Raven ZZ plant. They're black. It's kind of hard to tell, but they're really dark. The other ZZ plant I have is a regular one, and it's just green. And then another Monstera, kind of stuck in the blinds here. And then some ugly looking pothos that I need to fix and repot. And then here's a snake plant. Cute little snake plant. Okay, I think that is every single plant that I have. No, it's not. I forgot one more. This is our lemon tree that our friends gave to us when we got married. And it lives outside. And I just watered it, but I almost forgot. Okay, now that is all the plants that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed. The biggest way that I have learned about houseplants and different varieties and plant care is really just watching a lot of other YouTubers, plant tubers. Plantarina is my favorite. I just want to be her when I grow up. And then Harley G is also really awesome. Both of those women have pretty much taught me a lot of what I know about plants. And then I've also read quite a few different houseplant books. Definitely get some. I have a couple that will help you identify plants and will also show you, you know, what they need for water, care, propagating, all that stuff. So I'll put a few of the books in the description, and then there's also tons of plant apps that you can get on your phone to help you water, to help remind you of when you need to water and all that stuff. So again, I'll add those in the description below. I know there's the app called Planta, and then there's PlantNet, so there's quite a few of them. All the ones that I use are free, so don't go and spend a bunch of money. One of the reasons why I love plants and why this has become such a cool hobby for me is because it can be very inexpensive. Propagating is free, so I love that. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube and go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.